to NBL Live Season 15 kickoff. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars coming to Dallas to face the Cowboys today. It's a big game for both teams. Both teams are looking to turn around pretty disappointing season from last year, and nothing's going to help start that off with other than a good start to the season. So let's go ahead and get this game underway as the kickoff's taken off to about the 25-yard line here.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, big start to the season for both teams. Disappointing for both of them last year. I think the big thing for the Cowboys, since they're starting with the ball here, is going to be their quarterback play. Nick Jeffrey had a very, very difficult season last season. He threw 18 touchdown passes to 33 interceptions. So I think that's going to drastically have to change if the Cowboys want to be a little bit more of a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that up. I think they actually had one of, if not the worst, touchdown interception ratios last year. Good way to start it off, though, a quick 5-yard handoff to the halfback there. But yeah, the touchdown interception ratio, it needs to be changed in Dallas. If they want to get out of this bottom side of the division, they need to hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and I think running the ball is going to be the key to that. Getting a good ground game can open up the pass for this quarterback and start to really develop the offense here with a good run game.
And we're going to have lining up in pistol here. Looks like 3 wide set, taking the snap. And it's going to be a big sack there on second down by Michael Bennett.
Yeah, huge play there on defense for the Jaguars. Now it's going to be a big third down here. Kind of disappointed to see them try and pass the ball there after a good run there on first down. Here's third and long coming up here for the Dallas Cowboys.
And we're going to have a bunch set here on the line of scrimmage. 1 wide out to the left, takes the snap, looking downfield, throws it, and just able to fit it in there. Nice catch there, Jeffries to Dez. That was a nice throw.
Yeah, and that's the situation that you don't want to get into a lot. But on the positive side, Dez Bryant is a big, strong, talented receiver that can kind of bail you out there. But this first drive of the season, you don't want to rely on that too much. So hopefully they can keep themselves from getting in those situations again.
And let's see what Jeffries dials up here on his after we get our first set of first downs. Looks like we're going to have a handoff in there. Gets caught up the middle, able to pick up about a yard on the first play.
Yeah, small pickup there on that play, but once again, I like to see them, trusting the run here at the beginning of the game, continue to do so, take some of that pressure off of Jeffrey's shoulders, and give him an opportunity to, gain some confidence before he has to make some difficult throws here later on in this game.
Jeffrey comes to the line here, 2nd and 10, 36-yard line. I formation, 2 wide. Looks like Way's looking downfield. Outside, Terrence Williams gets him wide open, breaks the tackle, but stepped out of bounds. Nice, about 16-yard pickup there on second down.
That's a great read by the quarterback there. He picked up on that blitz coming from that side and just took what the defense gave him and walking into a first down here.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
And in third down, we're going to have 2 wide set. And it looks like it's going to be a play action there. Let's see where Jeffrey's looking. Lobs it towards the sideline and almost caught and then almost picked off. Nice defensive play there.
Kind of risky throw. He did have the big wide receiver Dez Bryant over there, but I don't think you want to put Dez 1-on-2 too often. It's just not a smart throw, but Dez got up there and was able to at least not allow the defenders to take the ball away.
And we'll see we have a handoff here right up the middle. Picked up a solid 6-yard gain. But yeah, that's something that we really don't want to see from the Cowboys. That's what we were talking about as the game started. We want to see them really cut down those risky throws, those throws that are going to get picked off like that. When you're sustaining a pretty good drive so far, you don't want to have a turnover like that.
Yeah, and as you guys talked about, the interceptions last year were a big deal breaker for the Cowboys offense, so keeping the ball on the ground and keeping it away from the defense is got to be their primary objective here.
And now the Cowboys are going to come back single back, hand it up the middle again, and it's going to pick up about 4 yards, give us not quite enough to get the first down there though on third down. It's a surprising play call. Normally when you got over 3rd and 3, it's rare you see a running play on third down.
I liked it though. Like you said, not the most ideal situation, but they're mixing it up. keeping the Jaguars on the back on their heels right now, and it could maybe open up something for them later on in the game here.
Yeah, and I think it shows something about what the Cowboys think for their defense as well. They have confidence in their defense. They want to make the Jaguars beat them. Don't turn the ball over. Make the Jaguars offense beat your defense.
Yeah, I think those are great points. Bad situation there. Could have been a turnover, and now they're starting right inside the 10-yard line. That's a good choice for the Cowboys.
And it's going to be a handoff. Not able to get around to the outside. That might only be about a 1-yard gain there.
That's a guy right there that's definitely kind of fallen off, each season here, the last couple of seasons. And T.J. Yeldon, he was a 1,000-yard rusher a couple seasons ago, 3 seasons ago to be exact, and he's fallen off each season. So they definitely want this guy to get back to where he was a few seasons ago to help this offense move the ball downfield.
And looks like his motion in the wide receiver off to the right side here. Pistol set on the 8-yard line. Drops back in the pocket. Throws it over the middle, wide open. Nice job hanging onto the ball there. And that's Belton's first completion of the year. Nice 17-yarder.
The post route is an awesome way.
That's a big throw and a nice hit by the Cowboys defense there. Able to hold on. Maybe this quarterback here for the Jaguars has got some time in and really figured some things out and making some good throws out here so far.
Yeah, I know Belton was kind of a late round pick, and I think it was a 4th round pick a couple seasons ago, but he had high hopes, really underdrafted player. And here we go, first down, handoff to the outside there. It looks like he's able to pick up about 2 yards. But anyway, yeah, so, a player that really fell into the 4th round. They had high hopes for him in Jacksonville. Hasn't really been able to perform up to the standards they have expected so far. So let's see if this is going to be his breakthrough year. Now Belton's going to come out lined up once again in the pistol set. He's got a running back lined up to the right and behind him. And he's going to hand it off the middle up again. And breaks through a tackle, almost spins out another one. Only able to pick up about 2 yards. But it's going to send off with a pretty manageable 3rd and 6 here. Which is going to be the first 3rd down attempt of the game.
You'd like to see that, though. That was a tough run there by T.J. Yeldon. Something that he might have lost a little bit in the last couple seasons, but tough run there. Like to see that. Try to break a couple tackles and get a little bit more than maybe he was given.
Let's see what the Jag style up here. They got shotgun, 3 wide set, tight in the line of scrimmage, and he's picked off. That was a risky throw there. Not what you want to see on the first 3rd down attempt of the game by the Jags.
Yeah, and you saw him his first pass there. He went into the middle of the defense and he tries to come back to it again. Some simple routes there. I think he took a little bit too much time and then panicked and forced it in there and created good field position for the Cowboys.
So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. The Cowboys
and we're going to have a full house set here for Dallas on first down. Hands it off up the middle, and it's going to be about a 1-yard loss. Nice play by the Jaguars defense to read the run there.
About 2 yards a carry on the day.
They brought the blitz there on that play. Good look there by the linebackers. They got to the ball carrier quickly, and they were able to bring him down for that little loss there.
At the 37.
And we're going to have coming to the line of scrimmage here, strong formation. Looking, terrible throw right there, right to the Jaguars defender, picked off.
I think if you look at that play there, and you saw somebody blitz there, and they thought that they might have a hole open up in that defense, but there was a guy right there, right where he was going.
And it looks like that flag was actually on the Jaguars, so the Cowboys are going to keep the ball here on this one. It looks like it was a defensive hold.
That was about as lucky as you can get for the Cowboys right here. And let's see what they have, single back. Looks handoff off the middle to the halfback. And we got another flag down here again, 2 in a row. And that's going to be against the offense on holding this time.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play.
Wasn't surprised there to see them hand that ball off after that terrible read there by the quarterback. Good choice. Tough situation to be in. It looked like the running back wasn't going anywhere anyways, and they caught the lineman there for a hold. So puts the quarterback in a tough position here.
And we're going to have shotgun here for on first down, looking downfield. Another risky throw, but when you get the best wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers in the game, he's able to come down with the catches like that. But those are not the kind of throws we really want to see from Jeffrey going forward.
Yeah, that's like we talked about earlier. You can kind of rely on Des Bryant to bail you out, but you know, at some point it's not going to be something that you really want to have as a thing that happens all the time for your offense here. So they need to make a little better reads, a little smarter throws here to be a little more productive on offense.
And we have Jeffrey lined up here in the pistol, hands it outside to the halfback. He's got a pretty decent sized hole there, able to bring it down to the 7-yard line. Nice carry there from Mason on second down.
Yeah, great job on the ground so far here for the Cowboys, picking up some decent yardage. You know, more rushing attempts than the past year so far in this game, and I think that's a good decision by the Cowboys.
I want to line up again, pistol with a bunch set, and throws it out to the tight end, able to get it in for the touchdown. That's going to be their first score of the season here, this kickoff NBL season 15.
That's a good read there. They had a bunch of guys on the left side. They had one guy matched up with one guy on the defense, and they went right at him and picked themselves up their first touchdown of the season.
Those are the kind of reads going down the line that we want to see more out of the Cowboys quarterback Jeffrey here. When you get close to the goal line, things start tightening up. The openings and the holes are a lot smaller, and something that a veteran quarterback really needs to learn is how to make those quicker reads and not throw interceptions on the goal line, which is really going to hurt you down the line.
The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball.
Good point, and I think the Jags coming out here on their drive right after that Cowboys touchdown, they have to respond. I don't necessarily think that they need to go down and get a touchdown just yet, but I do think they need to put up some points on the board. So it's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Yeah, we're going to have Belton line up here again out of the pistol. He's got two backs back there. Looks like play action there. Throws it short out there to the one halfback, able to pick up about 8 yards. It's a solid play on first down. Really able to make a nice read, go to his check down when there's no one downfield. That's a veteran quarterback throw right there.
Yeah, whenever that play was developing, I was kind of worried he was going to force it to the tight end on the corner there, but he came down and he took what the defense gave him and picked up 8 yards. Great play there by the quarterback.
Second down here.
And one thing, especially starting in situations like this, I want to see T.J. Yeldon get a little more involved. Back a couple, I think 2 seasons ago, he was if he wasn't the leading rusher in NBL, he was close to the top. So you want to see him get back involved, get into that shape that he was in a couple of years ago. And there it goes to Yeldon. He's only able to pick up about a yard. I think they're gonna spot him short there on third and 1.
Big hit there by Rolando McClain. He's been known to be that type of player. He just picked the spot. Lineman didn't pick him up, and he came through and delivered that big shot on Yeldon. Lucky that he didn't fumble that football there.
And it's curious to see what the Jags are going to go ahead and call here on their first third and short of the game. Are you going to trust your halfback Yeldon to go pound it up the middle for a yard, or are you going to try to get a quick throw, pick up the first down? See what they have dialed up here as they're lined up in the pistol form.
The Jaguars line up in the pistol offense.
And Eric Belton takes the snap, looking downfield, doesn't really have anyone, scrambles out to the right, throws it out of bounds. Not a good throw. He could have scrambled after the first down, or he had the tight end sitting in the flat, wide open, just standing on the first down marker. But I think Belton had a little tunnel vision, looking too far down the field, was not able to pick up the first.
Yeah, he definitely had that tight end sitting right there at the first down mark. It would have been an easy pickup, but I think he had his eyes set on a deeper target than that.
That's the opposite of what you were kind of looking for that Jags offense. The quick 3 and out there, giving the ball back to the Cowboys, see if they can make them pay and go down and get some more points.
Yeah, one thing from a pretty weak Jaguars offense that we've seen over the past few years is you don't really want to see them get down big early, because they don't have the firepower on that offense to bring themselves back into games.
You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
The Cowboys come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-0.
And now we're going to see Jeffrey come to the line. Jags have a safety creeping into the box. Jeffrey might see something with the defense, all of them something. Hands it off to the right side. Has a nice hole for the halfback Mason. That's going to be about a 5-yard pickup on first down.
Another great run. This offensive line is good. And when I say good, I mean very, very good. Definitely helping this running back out, giving him some big holes. All he's got to do is just get it upfield, try and get 5-6 yards, and move on to the next play.
And we're going to have a tight form here for Jeffrey. 4 wide, looking downfield. Another terrible throw picked off there. He had a wide receiver running a drag right across the field on the left side. I mean, there wasn't really anyone near him. And he goes and throws into the coverage and intercepted again.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys are trying way too hard to pass the ball and move in large chunks here. They've been running the ball pretty well whenever they decide to run it. They've run right into a couple blitzes and still picked up good yards. I think that they're getting away from the run too early here, and they need to really rely on that because the quarterback's not making great reads right now.
Yeah, and here we have Belton on first down, and there he is able to hit the dragger out there and able to get some nice rack there, pick up about 15. But yeah, you know, Cowboys and Jeffrey has proven for last year and so far this year that he's not able to make the throws when it counts. So, you know, so far this game you've had some decent success running the ball. Try to stick to it. You know, let your offensive line block for you, and don't try to put all the weight on your young quarterback's shoulders.
Definitely agree with that. And that last pass was just real quick to point him out. Lerone Patrick, their #1 overall pick in the first round. So definitely got to watch. I think that he can be a big difference maker for this Jags offense as well.
And there's Yeldon up the middle for about 2 yards. I just want to, I don't believe that he was the #1 overall pick in the first round. I think what you meant was the #1 overall pick for the Jaguars here.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, still picked highly. I think he was, what was it, a fifth or sixth pick or something like that. So still huge expectations out of Patrick down here in Jacksonville. So let's see if he can deliver. And here we go. We got 2nd and 9. Shotgun. He throws it up the middle, a little underthrown to the halfback Yeldon, and that was swatted right down the line of scrimmage.
Patrick was the 3rd pick out of Michigan State for the Jaguars this year, and they think that he can be a guy to help out the young quarterback opposite Allen Robinson out there, and he's looked to have some good plays here so far, and they like that guy a lot.
Yeah, and let's see if he can pick up a first down, which is you know, plays like this is why you jet the guy. You know, settling field goal is nice, but you want to get the touchdown. So let's see, and it's gonna be picked off. Another terrible throw. This is, you know, this game could quickly be turning into which quarterback makes the less mistakes.
Yeah, once again, very questionable call. They keep looking for that young receiver that they just picked up earlier in the draft here this season, but you know, McLean, right to him. The guy didn't even have to move from his position. Just hit him right in the chest, and so something's going to have to change, like you said. It's going to be who makes least amount of mistakes here.
Let's see if Dallas go ahead and drive 91 yards downfield. He's able to get it to Terrence Williams on the first play. Picked up about 10. They might mark it a little bit short. Yeah, 2nd in inches here. But, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I want to see more from the Cowboys. Stop taking the chances. You know, your quarterback isn't proven yet. Just stay with the short stuff. Run the ball a couple times. Don't make him try to air the ball out.
Pass complete, but did not get them to first, so it's 2nd down now. 2-minute warning.
And so we're going to have a tight, strong set here. Hand off in the middle to Mason. Finds a pretty decent crease there. Able to pick up about 7 yards. It's a very nice run on 2nd and short.
See, that right there is what the Cowboys need to rely on. They've run the ball pretty well to start here, and we've seen some bad decision-making by the quarterback. So maybe if they can run the ball, get some confidence in the run game, that'll take some of the pressure off the quarterback there. And maybe he'll see some of those easy, you know, short stuff that the defense is going to give him.
And we're going to have Jeffrey come to the line here. 1st and 10. 3 wide settle, so we got Dez in the slot here.
Down at the 26.
Takes a snap, looking downfield. He's got Dez up the middle, and he's not able to hang on to it, though. Dez was able to go up I mean, Jeffrey really placed that ball perfectly up where only Dez can make the play on it. He went up, he had it, but was not able to bring it down. It's not something that you see too often from Dez Bryant.
I just think that was a great reaction to the ball there by the safety, so definitely don't take any credit away from him either. He made a big hit and knocked that ball out.
And looks like we're going to have a handoff again, like we've been saying, stick with the run game. Mason is your guy here. 2nd and 10. The defense was not expecting it, able to pick up solid 11 yards there on 2nd down.
Yeah, with the way he's running the ball right here, you don't want to get too aggressive and give the Jaguars the ball right here. If you can run it and kick a field goal, that's a great way to go.
And let's see, Jeffers looking downfield. It throws it short again. Nice little pick up and run. Able to pick up about 15, 20 yards there.
Nothing like throwing a short pass and watching it turn into
Yes, nice read, short and sweet. Let your receivers make the plays after the catch. That's what they get paid to do. Catch the football, make big plays, make the defenders miss, and pick up some yards after the catch.
And Jeffers can be coming to the line here, single back this time, so we got about 3 wide set. Play action there, wide open. It's coming across the field. There's a nice read by Jeffrey, and that's what happens when you get this run game going. You can call some play action plays and really get the defense on their heels. They're thinking their run's coming, and all of a sudden you got guys coming behind them.
Yeah, this has been a good drive so far. They got that run game going. They're making smart passes now. Now they're in field goal range for sure, but they're looking for another touchdown.
breaking huddle. And coming to the line.
Let's see what Dallas Cowboys and quarterback Jeffrey call up here. Last thing you want to see is them to turn the ball over right now. So it looks like we're going to hand off to Mason on the outside, breaks out of a tackle, and then it's going to get hit pretty hard. Only picks up about 1 yard, but keeps the clock ticking. Not going to give the Jaguars a chance to have the ball here.
The thing I like most about this drive is, and I think why the passing game is being a little bit more successful here, is they're using all their receivers, which is I think very, very important. Allow all your receivers to come out and just pick the one out that makes a great play against the defender. But I think that's the best part about this drive is they're using all their wide receivers on the team.
And that's not what you want to see right here by Jeffrey. He's coming off a really great drive so far. You get down to the red zone and throw a ball that could be picked off right in there. You want to see him try to look off defenders a little more, hang on to the ball if he needs to, let the play develop, or throw the ball away if he has to, but you can't turn the ball over at this point in the game right now. And we're going to have 3rd and 9 now. It looks like the Jaguars defense is pressing up on the line, and looks like it's a handoff here to Mason, only going to pick up about a yard here, so it's going to send us to 4th down. Jaguars go ahead and burn a timeout. I don't think they're really going to have enough time to get the ball back or anything, though. So, as long as this field goal is good, it's going to should be about a 10-0 game going into half.
Yeah, and that's okay. What the Cowboys did there, it's just fine. Take the 3 points, go into halftime with 2 possession lead. That's good.
Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stop it and try to bury this team.
And get the kickoff to come out to about 23-yard line. 7 seconds left. I'd be surprised really to see the Jaguars take a shot, even to see them run the ball here. There's really no sense in it. Might as well just go ahead, take the knee, and the quarter here.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you talk.
Don't even give yourself, like you said, don't even give yourself an opportunity to turn over the football.
And see if you can score some points.
So they are coming out here with 4 wide though. But they do go ahead and run it there to Yeldon. He has a little hole there, but again, I just don't understand the play calling. I mean, if you're coming out and you're not passing the ball, why are you even running it instead of taking a knee? You're presenting yourself with the opportunity to fumble the ball if your goal is really to just kill the clock in the end anyway. So I'm not quite sure about that, but anyway, starting off the second half now, Jaguars do have the ball. They're going to want to score here to try to get this game back into a one-possession game.
Yeah, and I think for the Jaguars, it's got to start on the ground. They got to get Yeldon going. Similar to the situation with the Cowboys we saw in the last drive. Get the ball going on the ground. Take the pressure off your quarterback, let him relax, and then you can start to open up. But right here, I need to see a run from Yeldon.
Yep, and first play, you know, you're gonna have Belton coming out with 4 wide set. He's looking downfield, throws it short to the tight end, and I don't think he got both feet in though. But you know, Belton's just they're just up from the screen there, 3 for 8 for 38 yards and 2 interceptions. It's just you know, as you said, Lip, it's what we said with the Cowboys, and we saw how it worked out for them last drive. Yeah, they only ended with a field goal, but you know what? It's points. They ran the ball, they let Mason make some plays, and it really opened up the pass and the play action, which is something you want to see here from the Jags, because their passing game is just been non-existent. So here we go, Yeldon outside first play. He's able to pick up a good gain now. So now we're gonna have 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. That's the exact kind of play calling you want to see with, and exact kind of run you want to see with Yeldon.
Great play call there. Made this much more manageable 3rd down. Just the crazy thing to me so far is this Jags offense is really struggling here. They don't even have 60 yards of offense. They really need to just, you know, get themselves together here and just start making some better plays here on offense.
So let's see what Belton calls here. We got 4 wide set. Motion someone off to the right. You got Yeldon lined up to the right to him. Looks like a screen play. Tosses it out. Able to pick up a huge block, and Yeldon turns it to the outside. That was not a nice cut by Yeldon now. He really should have really broken that to the outside after he called it, and he could have ran it for another 20 yards after that.
Yeah, I think Yeldon got caught up there. Maybe he saw all that field and he got a little too excited. Got bumped around and ended up getting tackled there. But if we go back to the first throw on that drive, you kind of saw it that, you know, he threw it a little high. Now, let's see if they get the run game going here. They got a completion there. Let's see if this quarterback settles down and puts on a drive.
All right, so we're going to have another 4 wide set here. You got Thomas lined up in the slot. Belton takes the snap, looking downfield, tries to scramble out to the right, but not able to get away. It's Crawford that comes in for the sack. Great play by Cowboys defense on the first play. When you're starting with starting off 2nd and 18, it's going to be tough to pick up that first down, and that's really going to stall this Jaguars offense again.
Coverage sack there. That's what that was. You know, great job by the secondary there. They know they have a good defensive line. They only rushed 4, and they were able to get to the quarterback and get the sack there.
Yeah, and we have looks like we have a weak set here, tight formation, looking downfield, throws into coverage. Again, I'm not really sure what Belton saw there. He had a very small hole, but there was 3 guys around the ball. I wouldn't think that he would have been able to complete that, even if the receiver was able to get a hand on it.
Play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down.
And now we're gonna have 3rd and long here. The situations that we were saying we don't want to see happen with the Jags. So they're gonna have 4 wide, all lined up tight to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they're looking. See if they take a shot, try to get the first down here. And he's gonna get hit as soon as he throws it. Great pass rush by the Cowboys defense on this drive. Really not able to let Belton even have any time back there.
Yeah, I think the Jags need to kind of switch up what they're doing. It seems like they're coming out and trying to throw on 1st down, and then they try to run it on 2nd down. I'd really like to see them to maybe run it on 1st down for sure, and then sometimes, you know, run it on 2nd down and see what you get, and then put yourself in a shorter, you know, distance here for your quarterback.
And is able to make a nice cut to the outside. That's going to be a huge pickup of about 20-25 yard run back on the punt. That's really going to put the Cowboys up in prime field position. If they're able to only pick up about 20 or 30 yards, that'll put them in field goal range, able to make this a 13-point game. So let's see what Jeffrey has here. Comes to single back. So he's got hand off in the middle of Mason. Nice play by Mason, able to fight through for about 2 yards there. Looks like he was going to get hit for about a no-yard gain, but he lowered his shoulder, able to go through for about 2 yards. And you know, just simple runs like that really show you the kind of quality halfback that this guy Mason is here. You know, able to turn nothing into something. And now Jeffrey's going to come out, lined up in I form. Looks like a play action here to Mason. He's looking downfield. Another risky throw there, right into coverage.
Yeah, and I think that he may have had his fullback there slip out into the flat. It looked like the guy in coverage was kind of going out towards deeper coverage with the tight end. He could have slipped it out there to the fullback, picked up some yards and put himself in a 3rd and short, but he tried to force it in there, and now they're in 3rd and 8.
And let's see what Jeffrey does here. We've got 3rd and 8. Uh, looking downfield, throws it up the middle to Dez, and is able to hang on to it. Nice pickup of about 15. Nice safe throw. You know, there's not really anyone around them. Just get it quick right up the middle of Dez and let your best wide receiver do what he does.
Keep the defense guessing.
Great pickup there on that play. Get the first down. Now go back to the run. Trust it. You have the lead. Don't push the ball. Just keep running the ball. You're having tons and tons of success with it. Just continue it, man. Just keep doing what we're doing.
1st and 10. Toss play.
And there we go. A pitch outside to Mason, able to pick up about 5 yards. Another good play. You know, you stick with the run game. It's been working for you so far. Mason's had a solid game. You got the lead, chew away from the clock, and keep the Jaguars defense on their heels.
Yeah, I think here in the third, with just under 3 minutes left, Cowboys up 10. That run game, they can rely on it and take down some time on the clock and keep doing what they're doing best, and that's run the football.
Yep, and there we go again. Mason right up the middle, huge hole. He'll pick up about 9 yards on there. This guy's just been killing him. 14 carries, 65 yards. He's averaging close to 5 yards a carry. Just keep feeding the guy. If the Jaguars aren't going to come press the box and force you to throw it, then just keep running it.
What they're doing right now, the Cowboys, is they're tiring this Jaguars defense out. And this guy is getting better and better and better as we go. They just need to, like you said, continue running the ball. They're not forcing you to throw it, so don't. Just continue to pound it up the middle.
And there we go again, another handoff up the middle to Mason. But yeah, like I said, just keep pounding the ball. Just keep running it to your guy. He's been able to do it the whole game. Stick with him.
If you look there, they ran right into a blitz, and they didn't lose a whole lot. And that kind of says that you've got a decent run game there. And as we've been talking about this whole game, you just need to stick to that.
And Jeffrey looking downfield here, throws the screen off to Mason. Wow, if one of those line was able to hold the block there, Mason had some room. He could have taken that all the way for a touchdown there.
I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to.
It was difficult. Mason had to go where the ball took him. Like you said, it was very close for him to break in a big play there. Definitely a first down. Maybe even a little bit more. But big 3rd and long here. I'm interested to see what the Cowboys do.
Jeffrey's looking downfield, takes the snap. Another risky throw. I'm not sure what Jeffries is seeing there when you got 3rd and 12. I think he had his tight end wide open on the corner route down there. But as we have about a minute left in the 3rd quarter, Bailey's going to line up, kick this field goal, and it looks like it's good. So it's going to go ahead and make the score 13-0 Dallas as we're wrapping up the 3rd quarter here.
Thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us,
I think if he would have maybe tried to throw that a little higher, he could have fit it in there. But, it's not the kind of pass that you want to see, in that area of the field. Risk a turnover whenever you're only up 10 points at that time.
The Jaguars heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession.
And I think right here, this could be the most important drive that we're going to see for the Jags. They haven't established themselves as a consistent offense at all this game. They're going to need to do something here. So let's see where they go. First down, throws it off short to the fullback, and stuff like that. Those are the kind of plays that get your offense going. But like I said, they really need to establish themselves. They haven't showed that they can do anything against this defense so far. So if they really want to have a chance to get back in this game, this is the drive where they're going to need to go ahead and do so. So now as we have 2nd and 1, we're going to have Belton come out in the pistol set again. Hands it off to Yeldon up the middle. He's got a huge hole up there, able to pick up a solid 6-7 yards.
Nice play call there by the Jags. I like it. Offensive linemen, got upfield, were able to pick up some big blocks and allow for that big chunky yardage right there. But the Jaguars got to start picking up the pace here. They're starting to run out of time a little bit. But at the same time, you don't want your quarterback to force any throws at the same time.
Now we're going to have Belton dropping back on 1st and 10, looking downfield, throws it into traffic, but he's able to pick up a first down. That was a nice catch there.
That's a big catch because that could have easily gone the other way. I definitely think that he was looking for something, didn't see it, tried to force it. He's got to thank that guy for coming up with that big catch here as the 3rd quarter is coming to a close.
Yeah, and as our third quarter is wrapping up here, we're going to have 13-0 Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Jaguars have the ball. We really need to make something happen. But as we have a little break here, I wanted to just remind everyone about our partnership here with Hollywood Sports. I don't know if any of you guys ever listened to his videos, but this guy is great. He is an enthusiastic person, and he is all about sim sports, which is exactly what we promote here in NBL. If you guys ever get a chance, check out his YouTube channel, Hollywood Sports. Thank you. And now back to the game here. We're going to have a handoff on the first down up the middle to Yeldon. Able to make a couple moves, get to the outside, and pick up a solid 6-yard carry on first down.
Another great run. You know, you think maybe it's to that point in time where the Cowboys might be okay with giving up, you know, the running game a little bit. They don't want to give up the big passing game, let them get downfield quickly. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, do they Jaguars stick with the run that's working for them this last few plays, or will they continue to try and push that ball downfield and make their guys try and make some big plays?
And let's see what they dial up here on second and third. See if they stick with this run game that's been getting them some yards here. He's motioning a wide receiver off to the left side, 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, and there goes another handoff there to Yeldon, but the Cowboys defense knew it was coming, and I think that was Sean Lee able to get up there and make the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Sean Lee makes a great read on that play. He just shoots the gap, comes in, makes tackle. It puts the Jags in a position that, you know, they might have to throw the ball here. You know, good chance that they're going to throw the ball here, and they haven't been doing that too swell so far this game. So it's putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback here. Great play by the defense.
All right, and now with 3rd and 6, this is where you really need to see the Jaguars go ahead and do something. And it's not just throws it. I think that was Rolando McClain right in the middle. You know, the route was there. It could have been open, but the Belton just needed to wait and let it develop. He threw it too quick. I think his internal clock was going off way too fast. He's been sacked a couple times, and he just thought the pressure was coming, but it really wasn't there. He had a couple more seconds, and the receiver probably would have gotten free then.
The Jaguars call on the punting unit.
That's a good point. I think that's why defensive pressure is so important, because that situation right there, like you said, it caused the quarterback to maybe throw the ball a little bit sooner than he would have liked, and that's ended up being the difference.
And that was a missed opportunity right there on that punt for the Jags. They should have gotten under that and caught the ball before it bounced. They had a path there, but they just stopped a little bit before. They could have pinned the Cowboys at the 1, possibly had a safety and gotten the ball back, but it did end up going to the end zone, so we're going to have 1st and 10 on 20 here for Dallas. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Mason. So now we're going to have about 2nd and 8, 4:50 as the clock's ticking down here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think the Jags have made 2 special teams errors that cost them some yards here. They gave up a good punt return earlier on in the game, and then they just didn't get down there to catch that ball inside the 5, and that's given the Cowboys better field position each time.
Yep, and here we quick throw out there to the tight end. A little bit of a risky throw. He was able to bring it back, but Jeffrey's able to pick up a nice first down there on 2nd and 8. And now we got a fresh headed down. The clock keeps ticking.
And if I were the Cowboys here, like you said, risky throw on that last play. If I were the Cowboys here, I would just continue to give the ball to that guy right there, Mason. Let him continue to do what he's been doing all game, and don't even give the opportunity to turn the ball over on your side of the field.
And Jeffrey's going to line up here under center, I formation, hand it off to Mason up the middle, spins as he gets to the line there, able to pick him about 5 yards. Another solid run for first down on Mason.
Yeah, the more time that you take off the clock here, you've been running the ball well. You keep hammering here, take time off. The only thing you don't want to do is turn the ball over and give the Jags a short field. So you just got to keep running the ball. Don't force anything. And if you got to punt and play defense.
After running it on first down.
So here we go, 2nd and 5, 3:30 left in the game, 13-0 Dallas. Pistol formation, play action up the middle to Mason. He's going to get hit. Jeffrey's going to get hit as soon as he throws it. Not really the kind of play calling. Like, this game's kind of out of reach at this point anyway. But again, it stops the clock. It's not really that great of clock management here for Dallas. Because now on 3rd and 5, you're really going to be looking for the pass.
Yeah, I don't like that play call at all. I think it was, coming out in a with the play action. It just doesn't make sense to me. Come down, put all the big guys in the game, force the Jaguars to make a play against the running game, which they haven't been able to do so far, and just a bad throw there.
Snap it out of the gun.
And he's going to throw it out to the flat to Escobar, not able to pick up the first down, but at least he's able to make the catch. The clock's still ticking. 4th and 2, about 3:20 left in the game, and we're going to see a punt here from Dallas. All right, and takes it to about the 23-yard line on that punt. As we said, this game is getting to the point where it's really getting out of reach quickly here. If Jacksonville wants to have any chance of staying in this game, they need a touchdown on this drive. Field goal is not going to cut it at this point. They need to get downfield and get a touchdown some point before the 2-minute warning. Otherwise, this game is really going to be out of reach.
Time is beginning to run out.
And Belton's taking the snap, looking downfield, throws up the middle, and I think that was Hearns again. Just had a big catch last drive. They're able to come up with another big catch right here on first down, and maybe that might kickstart the Jaguars' offense a little bit here.
Yeah, and the time with the score being what it is, it's putting more pressure on the quarterback here. They chose to pass the ball a lot on first down early in this game. Didn't come up with a lot, and now they've really got to kick it into passing mode here.
And Belton's going to line up here 5 wide, looking downfield, throws it to the sideline, still flat, so maybe only about a 3-yard gain, but able to get out of bounds, stops the clock. So we're going to have 2nd and 7, ball about the 50, 2:38 left in the game, 13-0 Dallas.
Don't hate that play there. Very short yardage picked up, but I think at this point in time, you're 4 down territory anyway. So getting out of bounds, stopping the clock, I think that was a good call there by the Jaguars.
And we're gonna have 5 wide set up here again. Belton's rolling out to the right, gets hit as he throws it, and that's gonna send the pass a little bit offline. Gonna land at the feet of that might have been Hearns again. Lands at his feet, not able to pick the ball up there.
Yeah, I think that if he could have just hit that Hearns on that drag there sooner, I think he might have been looking for the guy on the fork route deeper there. But if he could have just got that off a little sooner to Hearns pick up some yardage, would have been a lot better for the offense here.
Now we got Belton lining up here, 3rd and 7, ball on the 50. We'll see where he's looking downfield, scrambles out to the right, and not able to hang on to the ball there. Risky throw into traffic there. There's a lot of guys around him to Allen Robinson there. So as we said, it looks like it's probably about 4 down territory here. So I would expect to see the Jaguars go for this one.
Is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7.
And this is really make or break a point for the game here. Let's see where the Jaguars and Belton are looking here on 4th and 7. Lined up in the pistol, snaps the ball, looking downfield, throws it to the rookie Patrick. He's not able to hang on to it. That's the guy's a rookie, but it's not what you want to see out of your first-round pick in the draft there.
Yeah, no, not by any means. And I think the thing to me about that play right there is, once again, they were trying to go deep downfield. You're not out of the game just yet, but I think you put yourself in position now that they dropped that pass there. Game's just about over, but something short. Try and just get the first down. No need to try and get all of it at one time.
The Cowboys.
And here we go. Hand off to Mason. Able to find another hole right there. He's been doing all game. Picked about 4, but this one is going to be coming back for a holding against Lael Collins there. But this is so far it's been a great start to Dallas. They finished last in the division last year. They're looking to make a push, get back in the race this year. And as far as Jacksonville goes, a team that was a little tight division at the top last year, but they weren't really in the mix at all. And a disappointing start to the season for them. It looks as though they're probably going to end up getting shut out here in the first game. That's not the start you want to see, especially when you have a young quarterback in Belton, and you use that I think Lippy said it was the 3rd round pick. I mean, sorry, 3rd overall pick on this wide receiver. It's supposed to be a star wide receiver, and I don't. Did he make 1 catch this game?
I'm not sure, what the Jags' plan was for this game. Like we kind of said coming in here, they had, both teams kind of have young quarterbacks, but they've got two running backs that could kind of carry them and take the pressure off the inexperience of the quarterbacks. And we saw the Cowboys. Both teams came out and they tried to put too much on their quarterback, but then I think the Cowboys kind of wised up, started using their run game more, and that was kind of the ticket to success here that the Jags really missed on.
The corner step back.
And as we have 3rd and 20 here, looks like the Cowboys are just going to let Mason pounds up the middle, let the clock keep ticking. Jaguars are going to go ahead, burn their second timeout here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. We got 4th and 19, so we're going to see a Dallas punt here. This punt could take us, if it's able to be returned, should take us to the 2-minute warning. That's going to give Jacksonville, 2 minutes left and about, and they'll have 1 timeout left. And that takes.
Wow.
What a bounce. What a bounce to pick up right on the 1. I mean, that's really going to. A terrible starting spot here for the Jags. It's really going to hurt them in the long run.
Yeah, right there. I talked about it a little earlier in the game. The Cowboys had 2 big special teams plays in this game, and right there's a huge one to kind of make this a really hard drive to complete for Jacksonville. So right there's 3 plays on special teams for the Cowboys that influence this game in a big way.
And really the rule of thumb for as far as special teams are concerned, you plant your feet on the 10-yard line and you don't back up. That ball landed at about the 10-yard line. And there we got another interception there for Belton, and that really seals the deal. But anyway, that ball landed at the 10-yard line. There's no reason why he should not have received and tried to run that ball. There wasn't really any pressure in his face.
No, not by any means. And once again, questionable call there. And I think, back up against the end zone like that, it's a difficult position to put a quarterback in anyways. But, hasn't really been successful this game. And then you put even more pressure on him. Another big play there by the Cowboys defense. And they are looking to start their season off with a shutout.
Yep. And we have, 1st and goal here on the side after that interception. Dallas going to go ahead and hands it there to Mason up the middle, takes it to about the 3-yard line. As you see up there, Mason 20 carries, 76 yards. He's just been running down the throat of this Jaguars defense, and they have had no answer, and they still have no answer for him.
Yeah, we pointed it out a couple times. The Cowboys have just run right at the blitz of the Jaguars here, and Mason has found a way to pick up yards every time.
2nd and goal.
And there we go, giving it to Mason up the middle again. Pushes forward. It's going to take up to about the 1. Jacksonville is going to go ahead there, burn their final timeout. 1 and 9 seconds left, 3rd and goal. If they're able to make the stop here and kick the field goal, it's going to still be a 2-possession game, but it's over. There's really nothing the Jaguars are going to do at this point to get back into the game. And there's Jeffrey, quarterback sneak, not able to pick it up, so looks like we're probably going to go ahead and see the field goal unit come onto the field here.
Is that a bright spot for Jacksonville's defense? You got if you take anything from this game, can you watch the film on those couple of plays there and say it's a good, base, good building block to look forward to the future for the Jaguars?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can say when you're looking back that if they're presented with a situation where they need to come up with a stop on the goal line, then yeah. But I wouldn't take too much away from that if I was Jacksonville there. The Cowboys really limited their offense. I don't think they ever had an intention of passing. They never had an intention of bringing wide receivers out into the field there. So, take it for what it is. And here we go. Let's see what Belton dials up for his last drive of the game here. He's looking downfield, tosses it. The terrible throw. Not even close.
Yeah, he's looking for Yeldon there downfield, match up against the cornerback there, and not even close, like you said. It's another bad throw there. Been a difficult game for him so far. 0 confidence he's been able to build up this game, and it's difficult for you to do and make throws like that, even at this point when the defense is expecting the pass.
So here we come, Belton out to the line again. 2nd and 10, 48 seconds left on the ball in 24. Belton's looking downfield, sitting in the pocket, scrambling, and sacked.
Yeah, I think
second sack there.
I think at this point, if you're Jacksonville with less than a minute here after that big sack, I think you might just run a simple play here and keep your quarterback's health all there. You don't want your quarterback taking hits like that whenever the game is pretty much out of hand.
Yeah, and I'd be surprised really to see Belton even take a shot here. I mean, they don't have a halfback out here, but I was gonna say this is about the time that you want to just let him just throw the ball about 4 yards, halfback screen, and there he goes, taking a shot down the right side, and tip drill interception. That's going to go ahead and seal the game there. Morris Claiborne picks that off. A knee's going to end it here. So as we wrap up our game here, it's going to be a pretty impressive victory. I mean, I don't know if you can call it impressive for Dallas or a really lackluster performance for Jacksonville. I can't really say that Dallas has done too much to prove that they won that game, more so that Jacksonville lost that game.
Well, I think if you're the Cowboys, I think I'll give them some credit for recognizing at some point during the game that the passing wasn't really going to be there. So to have that awareness to say, we just got to rely on our running back and our ground game to carry us. In this league, any win counts. So you just do what you can to make it through, and they recognized that early on and fed that halfback a lot of carries, and he had a great game and got Dallas the win.
Yeah, so as we always do as the game closes up here, we're going to go ahead and announce our NBL Live Player of the Game. I mean, who I would like to give it to would be the Dallas defense in general, but I don't think we really can do that. Give it to a whole defense, because that really was the deciding factor in this game. There wasn't really any standout player on the Dallas defense. They kind of was a team effort. But if we're going to go ahead and pick a player, honestly, I'd go to the offensive side and give it to the Dallas halfback here, Mason, LaMarcus Mason. The guy was he was the force in the offense who was able to keep pounding the ball forward and turning the chains throughout the whole game. So I think he's going to go ahead and be our season 15 week 1 NBL Live Player of the Game here. And I do think that's going to be all the time we have here for our broadcast. So we're going to wrap up here our season 15 opener. Make sure you guys come back, check out our next broadcast. We're going to have week 3, and that's going to be a much anticipated game here. We got Delvar and his Jets coming off facing against Bomber and his Lions. So you guys come check us up back here in about a week, and we'll come back for that game. So thank you guys.
If you liked what you saw here, I'd encourage you guys to go over and check out Hollywood Sports YouTube. As we talked about a little bit earlier in the game, he's got a great YouTube channel. He's very enthusiastic and excited about true simulation sports. So if you enjoyed our broadcast here, you can head over there and you could spend hours on his YouTube channel checking out all that stuff. It's a really great channel. Hollywood Sports, we'd like to thank you guys for being here.
Thank you guys.